What's up, everybody? Welcome to El Centro, California. This place is El Centro de la Homelessness y la Delincuencia. Wow, there's a lot of homeless people here. Unbelievable. You get off the highway in this town, the first thing that strikes you is
homeless camp
everywhere. And I'm like, dude, welcome to California. I don't know, like maybe it's the first town you see when you enter the state, you would hope. No, it's like you enter California, you're like, wow, you've really entered California.
I like that meal.
You like your food?
Yeah, a lot.
Did you know that they had dry aged meat as well?
Huh.
It wasn't on the menu, but I saw that they were dry aging some meat. How much was it?
Like, without tip, it was 62.
Okay.
And I tipped good.
Cool.
Yeah.
The amount of homeless people in this town, especially by the highway, is unsettling.
Yeah.
I mean, it is just like unbelievable. You get off the highway, and as soon as you get off the highway, the first thing you see are homeless camps. And I don't mean like 1 or 2 persons tents. I mean like 10 or 20. Like, wow, like how is this like the first thing you see when you enter the state? It's like unsettling. Let's drive around and see the city, see what it looks like. I mean, it's just like, so when I parked at the restaurant, there was like a homeless tent or 2 right behind the restaurant. So I'm thinking, okay, let me not park the car. I literally waited until we got a parking spot in front of the restaurant to pull in, because I don't want to leave the car, you know, behind the restaurant, or you can't.
I like the restaurant too. I went into the bathroom.
Clean.
Not just that, it is the most beautifully decorated bathroom I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Was the men's room not as nice?
No, never is. The men's room is never like the women's room.
The women's room is like something that could be out of a magazine. Like, or some kind of designer. It's nice.
Gotcha.
Like fish vessel sinks.
Yeah. I was gonna park the car behind the restaurant.
Yeah.
And then I looked and I was like, there's like people living behind the restaurant. So I was like, let me not park in front of them without a state tax. You know, you don't know if they want to break your car. Or, I don't know what it's like. I mean, I'm going to take all precautions because I don't know. So I waited until I could get a parking spot.
Yeah.
You know, in front of the restaurant before I pulled up to eat.
Yeah. The steak, perfectly seasoned. Every single bite had seasoning on it. I have some in Florida, and then I have to put salt on it because there's no flavor.
Oh, you don't got steakhouses in Florida.
Yeah, sure.
It's like here, there's people here earlier. I guess there's somebody living here behind his business.
There is. They're just inside their little...
Oh, yeah, they have like a little tent behind the business. That's crazy. Yeah, it's like there's literally people just living behind his business right here. That's crazy.
Over here, too.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, over there, too. It's like, this is crazy. Like, dude, there's just like homeless tents he's throwing up. Or he's leaned over.
Both.
Both? Alright. Well, there's like a bunch of homeless people here. It's like, is this really America, bro? Like, really? They have a couch and then they threw a tarp over it and they're living there. It's like everywhere you look, every behind businesses, everywhere. It's like, and this is not like a huge city. This is like a little town.
A normal town.
A little town. This is something like a, you know, like, if you told me this was like a big city or whatever, you know, like, this is just the first random town we landed in California. What the crap? Like, I've seen homelessness all across America, but the casualness of it here is what's shocking. It's like, those are set up in front of any business. You know, like, other people just there, like, that's the tents there too.
Yep.
Yeah, in front of the businesses. Like, can you imagine you have a business and somebody just casually sets up a homeless tent in front of your business? I wouldn't want to do business in a place like that. That's crazy. Look at the ATV store. Side by sides.
Nice.
It doesn't really inspire you to want to see much more of this place.
Mm-hmm. But we're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like the casualness of it. Just set up a tent in front of somebody's business, and that's it. You know. They gotta have barbed wire fence around that. Look at that.
Yep.
It's military. But look at that. That's a business on Main Street.
Yeah.
And it's gotta have metal railings around it.
Yep.
So once we get back home, I want to get us a dentist appointment for both of us.
Yeah.
Being on the road is you can't keep up if your dental hygiene as good as you get as you're doing home. This is wild that it's just like this is the first place we landed.
Yeah.
And there's just like people just everywhere. Yeah. Unbelievable. Did you catch that right off the off ramp when we got out?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And while you were inside the restaurant, there was like one dude walking around.
Mhm.
It's like a piece of cardboard. He was like yelling at people and stuff.
Mhm.
That's wild.
Yeah. Tell them what sides you had.
Rice, beans, and steak.
You liked it?
It was good.
Yeah.
The corn tortillas were good.
Yeah. I had a T-bone.
El Tibo.
Yeah, I have not seen this thick of a T-bone in a long time.
You almost had it raw. How can you eat a steak that's like literally uncooked? I don't even know.
It's good. Everybody has different tastes and likes.
No, how do you like eating blood though? That's like nasty, bro.
It's not like that.
Did you catch like when we got off this exit here what this exit looked like?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can spin on the back. Like there were like homeless camps all along the off ramp. This is like the first major town you hit when you enter California. Like literally, I'm gonna guess that on this trip we're not just gonna be able to like go to a hotel and make a reservation first. We're gonna have to first scope it out, make sure it looks like legit before we can get out there and make reservations on this trip.
Oh yeah, no.
You're really gonna have to scope out the hotel.
Walk in,
scope it out before you actually.
Yeah.
It's that sketchy.
So this is like a regular neighborhood, right?
Yeah. Looks normal. Other than the fact.
Yeah.
Lots of side-by-side ATVs.
Mm-hmm.
You might would have had the map open for me. It would have been great. Oh, these are working people here. They got their houses, their trucks, their side-by-side ATVs.
I wanted to see the houses, but whatever.
Never real quick.
Yeah, I want to see what people live like here in California. This is my first day in California.
See the map real quick. Check this out. Cactus trees, guy watering his lawn with sprinklers even though there's a drought. Selfish. Normal.
Yeah.
This thing's about right. Mustang. Looks about normal. This guy's washing his car. The other one's, it's almost like they're bragging about having water. Washing your cars. There's drought, people. people at work are gonna have good stuff. It's not.
Those are cacti. Or is that tree? I'm blind. Tree. Oh, it is cacti.
Or is it a cactus? How do you know if it's a cacti or a cactus?
It's a cactus.
Cactus?
Cactus.
Cactus. Got nice Chevys.
Ooh, that's nice.
Nice car from the 50s. And,
take picture of that.
yeah. No, people at work have good things.
Yeah.
Someone that don't want to work and...
No, someone would want to see that.
Dad?
Yeah.
Oh, wait till you get to Los Angeles.
Ooh.
In San Diego. San Diego, like, they have... usually, today would have been the day they've been there, Sunday. But a lot of stuff now, they're doing it in... they're hopping over to... Look at all these homeless camps. They're hopping over to Tijuana because they can do more. So look, just so you guys can get an idea. So this is when you get off the exit. You can see there's a bunch of homeless camps over here. I don't know if this is an empty lot or what, but you can see there's a bunch of homeless camps there. All that. You can see there's like
it's really
one,
over
two,
there.
where
Yeah.
at?
Really over there.
That way?
Yeah.
You'll get there. Homeless camps there. They hopped. I think they have most of. There's homeless camps here. See, there's homeless camps here in front of this hotel. Pretty Wi-Fi though. Always good. Free stuff's always good. There's a homeless camp there. All right. Well, pretty much you get the idea. The whole side of the interstate is just littered with homeless people everywhere.
Yeah.
Over by the interstate. And there's more camps over that way. It's crazy. Nice palm trees. So we only have like an hour left of daylight to record. I think we should hop on over that little water town that I told you. It's like 15 minutes away from here.
Okay, no problem.
The town on the other side's bigger. Mexicali's a big town.
Yeah.
Are there more homeless camps here? On this side of this? Can't see from here.
Any.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 more.
Wow.
You can't reach them unless you pull into the parking lot there. See if you can pull in through here. Oh, they got this business installed. There's a few more camps on that side.
Yeah.
The sun is like blinding. What the crap? Like, this is like the first thing you see when you get off in this town. There's all this homeless camps and stuff. We're good on gas. How much is gas here? We're good on gas.
6.
What?
Over 6.
How much?
Over $6.
What the crap?
Oh, it's gonna get more expensive than this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. You gotta be kidding me, bro.
No, unfortunately not.
This is like America gone wrong for sure. Look at all the garbage. I don't know, they don't care about anybody. Like, they just leave all their... Look how much garbage they leave around the side of these... Look how much garbage. They don't care about anybody.
People are staying here.
There's a lot of homeless camps.
Yeah.
This is America. Homeless camps everywhere. Like, dude, this is America. This is the United States of America. There's like homeless people everywhere. Let's get the crap out of here. There's 2 or 3 of them. And you notice how many females there are homeless?
Yeah.
Lots of females, bro. That's even more traumatizing to me because, I mean, females are more vulnerable. And it's like crazy that there's that many females just... Look how they just leave their garbage everywhere. Clothes and... They don't even clear... Like, if I was homeless, I couldn't see myself just leaving... I couldn't see myself just leaving random garbage everywhere, you know? Like you would try to keep a... Look, they broke into that store right there. See that?
Wow.
They broke the window. They probably climbed right on that railing.
Yep.
They climbed right on the railing. Went in the store.
And they tried this one too.
Yep. And then they had to board it up again. Then they boarded it up, and then they came back and broke it again. Wow, dude, this is like miserable. I don't know how like, the hardworking people in this town, the crap they have to... In the front, too, that store there, they see, you know? Yeah. divided highway here? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's divided.
The sun is like blinding. Oh, this guy's got a real nice side by side in the back of that trailer. GPS on
That's $459, and then premium $609.
Yeah.
But that one said more on the actual palm. Where are we going?
Cali Mix. It's not too far from here. It's a little border town, like just off of here. You'll see it.
Calexico.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Calexico. On the other side's Mexicali, which we can't go there though.
Yeah. And Mexicali is a much bigger city.
It's huge.
Let's get on the expressway.
No, we're gonna go south to the city.
Okay.
This will take us there too.
Yeah. It will.
Notice how they have to put rocks underneath the expressway to keep people from living underneath it?
The In-N-Out people talk about In-N-Out.
Oh, that's the In-N-Out? Well, the California people would say it's great or something?
Yeah.
Like a McDonald's burger type of place?
I don't know. They
Starbucks
say
on
it's
this side.
better than McDonald's or any of that.
Yeah, it's not hard to be better than McDonald's.
It's better than any burger place ever.
Cassidy's wearing a mask. Oh, that was close. You notice how close that trailer came and hit in the back of that camper? I don't think they thought that out very well. I wouldn't doubt they've already put a hole in that camper doing that. Let me see. Close. 15 minutes we could be in the Mexican border.
Is there anything else you want to do?
That's it.
Okay.
It's nice to do a border town. We'll drive to Urber too. Crap, there's no room, man. Calexico 10. That's the one. Combination of the word California and Mexico. Wrong way.
Check by radar.
All those mountains are in Mexico. Not sure why this guy's got his blinkers on, but he's like all over the road.
The houses look like a scene out of Rugrats.
They look like houses from Kendall.
Yeah.
These cars are all over the road.
Are they on something?
I'm not sure what the deal is.
They do have their flashers on.
It's cool that you're sitting here, but you're looking at a mountain range in a different country.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the crap we're doing. I'm just gonna give him some pretty good distance. Can I turn left here? Is that what it wants me to do?
No, I want you to keep going.
No,
But you
turn.
can.
Keep going. I'll keep going, bro. Not sure what this car's doing, but I was just gonna give it extra space. It's not an ugly area. It's interesting.
Yeah.
You can see a layer of smog. I'm not sure what that car's doing, really. This one's gonna pass us. This one's coming to pass us all.
Okay.
And the next one will be doing the same. We go too. I have no idea why he's got flat tires. I don't know what he's got going on. His bumper's falling off. He crashed.
Yeah.
Wow, they're going 70, 80 miles an hour.
Ooh, look at those palm trees.
I know, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Now this one's passing the other one. Look at that. We're going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So what are they hitting? 90?
What? Are those the royal palm trees? Or
No, these are a different one. It's pretty how they did that though.
Yeah.
So they were going 90 miles an hour to these little country roads?
Yeah. This makes me really. I want to. Like, I've seen a little bit of California. I want to see Reno and Las Vegas.
On the way back, we see which route we take.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about Las Vegas. Everybody goes there. I don't want to see big things that everybody else sees. This is called Herbert. It's called Herbert. Herbert, California. Straight south of Mexico. Kind of looks like a mall color. Look at Vito all the time. You have to stop for pedestrians, allegedly. Mini bike. Interesting. This looks like a mockery. What's up with these ditches? Definitely has a border vibe to it. This is hard to pronounce. Allegedly and apparently. This road turn or what?
You're gonna turn right in
Look at that.
1.4 miles.
Okay, that's what's up. I was reading about this town near it. It says that most illegals, when they cross over, they don't stay here. They're just like keep going somewhere else. I'm like, I don't blame them. Yes. Open road. All right, guys, there it is.